Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Next Level Official Podcast with the boys Speedy, Noobface, and Pelo up top.
I'll say
today.
myself. I'll say my own name.
No, I say you. I say you. How
Thank you
guys
very much.
doing?
Why are you
Doing great, bro.
Week?
Why are you burning him? He just likes to say your name.
Say my name when no one is around you.
It's just like the longest name.
I know.
We're gonna get demonetized for that. They're gonna want money for that.
It's 3 syllables.
Go ahead.
Noobfacegamez.
So speaking of music, Speedy, what about?
Wait, hold up. So listen here, listeners and
Oh,
viewers.
Listeners,
We had Noobface come up here and he's like, dude, I've heard this great jam. It's an earworm. It gets in there. It'll tickle it. Get your hips moving.
Better than Prince.
We played it for Pelo. For Pelo, he was jamming. He's like, never seen an old white guy dance.
Bella was dogging it, man. He was hateful, man. He was saying a lot of things about it. Vin, if you're listening, look,
it's a new track from your boy Vin. Vin who?
Vin Diesel.
He's branching out.
Actual Vin Diesel, like Toretto.
He's spreading those wings.
So one thing we didn't know, the franchise is not only going to space, but Toretto's going in the studio.
Hey, he's got to make that money after the last, Need for Speed there.
He's fought aliens. He's raced cars. He's had stuff injected into his blood that made him into a machine.
And now he's going for the gold album.
And now he's going the pit bull style, and he's giving you a nice little jam. We'll try to play a little clip of it. If you don't hear it, it's because YouTube took it away. And
but we
don't want to get demonetized before we even actually get monetized. So we're on the edge. We like to live on the edge when it comes to these kind of deals. So if you haven't had a chance, we're going to throw a link down here. Please, if you love your boy Vin, give him some love. Listen,
if you've been with him since Saving Private Ryan, you can definitely save some time for this song.
He didn't listen to me. Yeah, he's the guy that was going for the little girl. And he's like, Captain, he looks like my niece. I can't leave her. And then he gets shot by the sniper.
You don't remember? That was his first movie.
It's been a long time.
Fucking A.
It's been a long time, man.
It's not in my top 5 list, so.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Saving Private Ryan is like one of my top 2, bro.
Wow. Oh, my gosh.
So this will be my last show. Bye, guys.
No.
He's supposed to be the cinema guy. Wow. Tom Hanks.
It's quality.
Tom Hanks.
I know Tom Hanks. Yeah,
he's America's man. Forrest Gump.
America's man.
How dare
Life is like a box of chocolate. So we're gonna throw the link in there for Diesel's new song. It's called "Days Gone." Okay, you can listen to it now. And
at least I'm the one that's warning you not to listen to it. Your ears will bleed.
Wow. Actually,
don't listen to it because it's so wonderful, and you will listen to it.
You have been warned.
Yeah.
Switch.
You've been warned that if you listen to it, it's going to be on repeat, and all you're going to do is help this song climb to the top of the charts, as it should.
It's going to be part of Pelo's Christmas gift.
That's right.
When you open up that card.
What else have we got in the cinema area here? Switching gears to a little bit more exciting stuff. What do we got new?
What do we got, Mr. Pelo?
So we got next here is Spider-Man 3. He's Joe, I can't say his last name, as Craven the Hunter.
So you guys
Joe Magnolio.
Thank you. That's why I didn't want
Jack
He came out strong with the Joe, and then it was like,
no.
Come on, you don't know who it is, man. It's Joe Magnolione, man. Magnolione, man.
Magnolione.
Like your chin almost just fell off just trying to say his last name.
But you know what?
So we're talking Spider-Man 3, the movie? We're talking the movie, right?
Yeah,
the new one that's supposed to be coming out, and he's supposed to be in it. Now, I don't know if you guys know of Joe. I think it's Magniello. I'm just gonna go with that. If you hear me, Joe, if you hear me butcher your name, I apologize, my man. Okay, I've liked your acting for a really long time.
Is he the guy that's married to Sophia?
Yes, Vergara. Oh yeah.
Joe.
But check this out.
What's up, man?
But check this out. But check this out. You know who he is? You know where he first came out in?
Magnolia. Leo.
You know where he came out?
Like probably like Sex in the City or some shit like that.
No. He was in the original Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire. He was the guy in school who was picking on him. He was the bully.
Thanks.
You're replaying it. And he's the bully. He was also the werewolf in True Blood. Was he a werewolf or a vampire? I don't know. But he played something.
I kind of remember him in True Blood. So
did we say what he was going to be? He was going to be Kraven, right?
Yes, he's going to be, supposedly that's the rumor mill, is that he's going to be Kraven the Hunter. Just a little tidbit about Mr. Joe is that he is a die-hard Dungeons and Dragons fan. In his mansion, he has an underground like dungeon where he hosts Dungeon and Dragon games. Yeah, bro, like legit.
He hosts, and it is like people naked with whips getting smacked.
Whoa. Noob wants to be there.
Noob's been there.
Sign me up.
Like, I love me some dragons.
Thanks to Speedy's invitation.
I had to forward it. I was like, I ain't going. Going.
You're like, bro, I'm here. The party's legit. Come over here.
Like, who's gonna be your plus one? I was like, I know the guy.
Give me a second.
I know him. Let me call him.
I know him.
He's gonna show up. Trust me.
He's gonna show up. He's gonna. All you hear is this around the corner.
I made it.
So he's supposed to be Kraven the Hunter. Now, this is pretty interesting only because we really haven't heard a lot when it comes to Spider-Man 3. Only, huge rumor mill speculation. I was under the assumption, as far as the rumors, that it was going to be the beginning of the Sinister Six. So having Kraven the Hunter kind of changes the game a little bit. And
we've heard. What was it? Was Jamie Foxx going to be in this one, or was he going to be in the game?
This next one.
I'm
worried that it's going to be too much, right?
It's going to pull a DC.
Yeah,
they're going to put too many characters. And they're gonna have little to no story, and just
there's gonna be no arcs, no anything, and it's just gonna I'm excited about these characters, and I'm excited about the possibility of the multiverse kind of entering all this stuff, but I don't think we can do it all in one movie. They're like, COVID is hit.
I think that what they're trying to set it up is, I think what they're trying to do, adding another character like this, is they're gonna add it like trying to get into that multiverse. They're gonna,
maybe some going on in that world.
So I kind of feel movies like this that have a lot of characters do best when they honestly, as bad as it sounds, have a part 1 and a part 2. Because there's so much you can't expect to fit all of those characters, origin stories, all of those crazy scenes that are going to be happening into 1 2.5 hour, even 3 hour movie. You got to give it some time to you got to give the story time to.
No, I completely agree. I mean the unfortunately the worst example we can think of is DC. When they had all the DC characters, and you didn't have any background for Batman. You didn't have much for the Flash. Cyborg, he got a little bit. They just pushed too much. The only thing that you had was Superman and Wonder Woman. And you had background, and you had your feelings for that character going into a major, multi-character movie.
Yeah, I feel you. I kind of feel, honestly, really quick, I just feel like, you remember Spider-Man 3 with Tobey Maguire when they had Sandman?
The one that he was dancing.
Was that the best
where he was
one?
Yes, where he was, emo, and then it was Venom, and then it was, Spider-Man, and he was dealing with the symbiote suit and all that. That is a really good, to me, that's a really good example of, even though DC, may have had their issues, but to me, honestly, if we go back further, I think that movie is a clear indication of how or what not to do, because that movie didn't do well at all, considering I think the director had a way bigger idea that would have worked, that included Dr. Octopus and some other characters towards that part 3. But yeah, man,
you can't mix those too many characters without having origins for each one of them, or at least building them up so that you know it. as much as like people were all super excited for Suicide Squad, like unless you knew those characters and you knew the comic,
and that's another perfect example of how good they set up.
You would not be excited enough about like, who the hell is that guy? Like, oh, who's that one? Like, you don't know enough if you're not a hardcore fan. And so like sometimes like, even if you are a hardcore fan and you see all these things, like you don't really get like, you don't get that full movie arc where they, you know, they grow, they overcome something, you know, like that's what you're watching. And you don't get that like with the villains too. Like you don't get to see, you know, like because like I think the best villains are not the ones that you hate right away. I think like you kind of feel sorry for or you love, and then they turn down that one path and you're like, oh,
well, it's kind of like with the Joker movie. It's like with the Joker.
Yes.
You know, you felt bad for the guy, like you know, going.
You were rooting for the guy
at the end, yeah. But at the end, you were really rooting
him to kick that midget's ass. No, I'm just kidding. I was like,
what?
Yeah,
that midget was the only person that was his friend in the Joker when he stabbed that dude that gave him the gun.
It's true.
He's like, Gary, you're the only friend.
Yeah, that was just such a good one. So I think this is going to be, I mean, it still has a really long way to go. I think what Tom Holland just released on Instagram, his reaction to the script. So this is still in the very beginning stages.
And that dude's blowing up, man. That guy's everywhere for like, I just think of him like as a kid because of the roles, but like even with Drake and, what's his new series that he's going to be doing?
Oh, Uncharted. Is that a go?
Uncharted, yeah. Oh yeah, dude. He started already filming somebody. He took a picture. That's going to be really good.
So send it to you.
Oh my god.
Let's sell it later.
Speedy, this is for you.
Use.
You want to talk about Uncharted? Uncharted this. That's what he said.
It's Uncharted.
It's Uncharted.
No,
I got Captain America to do it. Now I got Spider-Man to do it.
You know, the cool thing is he has been an up and coming actor, you know, and he actually had a really good breakout scene or movie that he did called The Devil what?
Yeah,
the Devil Among Us or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, the devil, something like that. But that was a really good movie, man. If you guys haven't seen that one, that's a really good movie. And for him, I think it's perfect timing for him to do those type of movies and break away from the Marvel because it kind of showcases his ability. Yes, and his range I think is very important because you don't definitely want to get typecast in those specific roles. You know how some people, you know, just get stuck in that. And I think this is a really good opportunity, and he's making some good choices. But like I said,
it was called The Devil All the Time.
Devil All the Time. There you go. If you haven't seen that movie, ladies and gentlemen, check that movie out. It is a good movie to watch.
Yeah, pretty decent.
So that's going to be really good.
Is it a Noob Face recommendation?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay,
which is why you need to watch it, because I have not recommended it. I will not recommend it. So
do the opposite.
Yeah. So something different that we also did is I kind of put this topic out there just because I'm a big, you know, comic fan, and it's been a really long time since I've actually, you know, picked up a really good comic, you know, that you know, really just, you know, took me by surprise. For all you Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fans out there, there is a new comic that hit the shelves, I believe, on Friday called The Last Ronin. And this is especially interesting only because of the fact, like, this is the first time in a long time that I believe Kevin Eastman and Tom Waltz, along with the co-creator Peter Laird, who contributed to the story, that has been the first time that they have actually done anything together in the past 25 years. It's pretty interesting, man. And especially in the comic realm, because I'm pretty sure there's some diehard comic fans out there, especially Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fans. If you haven't read The Last Ronin or picked it up, you can do it via digital comic, via Comixology is what I downloaded and got it from. There's some websites that you can go to that'll actually ship the hard copies, and they'll put them in, really they'll back them, and they'll put front backing as well, just to secure the shipment, to make sure that your pages aren't damaged or anything when you get it upon arrival. So there's a lot of ways to get that stuff. If you haven't read that comic, just throwing it out there, take a look. It's The Last Ronin. You will not be disappointed.
Well, it's interesting that you're seeing that because like there was a great Netflix series a while back. It's like the toys that made us, and they talked about Eastman and how the whole Ninja Turtles started, and like how they even killed off Shredder in the very first episode, and like how new these like you talk about like people who build stuff in their garages and like shoot the shit and build like create their own ideas. Like this is like legit like on the comic side of two people creating their own art, their own storyline, and then it just exploding. So they had a falling out, didn't they? Like with selling, like who sold the rights, and if you watch all that, like so one of them made out like a bandit and the other one didn't. So it's kind of interesting that they came back together to do that.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, it really is, man. And I think I have to agree with you. I know they did have some kind of falling out. To the exact extent, I really don't know what took place, but I remember a buddy of mine had the graphic novel of the originals. There were 3 books, and the first 2 were in black and white. And that was when I saw that Shredder had been killed for the first time. And, because I'm coming from a 90s aspect. Yeah. From, watching the cartoons. And then my buddy's like, no, dude, like they go back way back. And I'm like, really? And he's like, yeah, you got to check this stuff out. And he's like, it's a graphic novel. So it's like, it's really dark. It's really gritty. And the Turtles from comic book, were nothing as these cutesy, just 90s. Lovable Ninja Turtles, 90s cartoony, it was fucking awesome. And I think
wasn't any Go Ninja.
Yeah, right. It's what took it to the next level, man. So yeah, definitely, man. I think Ninja Turtles have come a really, really long way. They've definitely stood the test of time when it comes to pop culture.
Do you think that this is going to be going into a live action movie?
I mean, to be honest, fuck, man.
I'm tired of reading. I want to just watch it.
Well, I mean,
eyes open and just watch it.
I mean, if you think about it, it has. I mean, if the 90s could produce a version that still people watch to this day, and love it, considering the fact that it's like
better than that Vin Diesel song.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely can put out a really good turtle. But here's the thing, though. Check this out. Let me ask you guys a question. What did you guys think of the Ninja Turtle that was on the CG side? Personally, me, I would want an updated version of the 90s, right? Where it's an actual suit, right?
Yeah, a suit that at least, you can't see the guy like in the mouth,
Yes.
But, that's what I say, a live action.
See, I'm on the other end. Like, I don't want a live action one because there's always something corny and shitty about it. Like when it comes to it, like
Bossa Nova, Chevy Nova.
I don't know why, but I just keep thinking of it.
It was excellent.
I'd rather it be like a anime kind of graphic movie, like, and watch it that way. How do you think they made this comic? I want to see Nardo in a puffy crotch. My name is Noobface.
In a puffy crotch.
I want to see the foam because he sees if he has turtle balls or not.
Whoa.
Turtle balls.
I want to see him get on April O'Neil.
Oh.
And I want the other ones to watch it. It's got X-rated. Like, what are you, 9? Are you 9?
Turtles After Dark, man.
A foam Leonardo Michelangelo with a ratty looking Mr.
I think is everyone curious now? What is in Speedy's brain? What is going on in there? What is going on in there? I'm afraid I would take one step inside your mind and just turn away.
It's because I've known you for like 40 years, so I know the deep,
would walk in
dark,
and come out
the darkness in there.
I've seen shit. I've seen shit.
I come out of that room, I'm like, I don't ever want to go back in there with him.
But here I go again. Here I go again on my own.
Oh my god, we're gonna be demonetized in so many directions here.
So what else we got, Pelo? What's on the list, bud? What else do we have for some good topics?
So next on the list in the gaming aspect, we have PS5 and the future of VR.
So hopefully we're going to talk a little bit more about it in this next episode because we got everything coming out. But this is like this is a topic that's been coming up with like PlayStation, and it's kind of weird backwards compatibility, and then like how the PlayStation
it's almost taboo.
It's
like let's talk about it, but not mention it. Like let's
like this specifically, like I'm all for using previous generations. And so you were talking about my mind, like that's what I'm talking about. Hanging out with that dude.
See, you started that shit. All right, you started it. All right,
hanging out
with
your
foam
dude.
balls. With your foam balls.
There's someone was the good boy, and then someone was the bad boy.
Now,
someone was the bad boy growing up.
Now Speedy wants to be like, oh guys, oh look at those, oh my god, it's so real. I just wanted to. Can you touch him? What's going on?
Wow.
I'm wondering why he has a second headset on his desk so readily available. Like this one that he's got to switch so quickly and put another one.
Dude.
He's like, Daddy's got the juice. He's got to go.
Daddy's got the God.
Back to PlayStation.
So I think so. You know, the thing is, so from the article, it said that there are going to be some PS4 titles that will work with the PS5, but as it stands right now, there is no plans for a PS5 VR. So I don't know whether
you'll have to use that one on this system, the old camera, like everything old on PlayStation 4, which is fine because like that's an investment, right? That you're going to take across. And like we see like Xbox and PlayStation screw us by like not allowing your controllers to work. Like PlayStation has all these weird.
That's not Xbox.
It is. Xbox has some weird stuff too, but the PlayStation one is a lot weirder. Like you can only play old ones and it doesn't connect to new ones. Like it's just stupid. Like there are controllers, but this like VR is something like it's kind of like that curved television, right? That came out. It's like everyone thinks they want it, but like people are like, like I really
like if you have it, is it really a big deal, right? Like if you have a curved TV, like the aesthetic is nice, but does it really make or break? No, not really.
No.
What? I mean, see, this is what this is like
VR, to be like, really close to it. It has to be really big,
dude. Like I think VR, like they keep constantly going in this direction where they like trying to make you with your like you're playing Call of Duty or something. Pelo showing us what he's working with.
Oh my god!
No, let's not get into that conversation.
Is it like?
Oh, really? Wow.
You gripped that really well, dude.
That's actually Pelo.
Wow.
We digress. But
I digress.
Like I would like to be able to like use a VR headset, but like feel like you're in the game, but still be able to use your controller, not walking around with these wands pretending you're shooting shit like all over the place. Like be able to have that 360-degree look, like as if you're running, be able to look over your shoulder.
But if it's supposed to be immersive, I mean, isn't having like the wands like the better way instead of just having?
I mean, like, are you gonna be one of the dudes that gets that like treadmill track and like running around,
zero gravity one?
Yeah, shooting like fuck that shit, dude. I'm sitting on my couch or on my desk. And I'm just
I mean, if you have the wands and you're standing, it's not necessarily running; it's your controls. But I just think it gives you a more interactive experience.
I feel like it's like the lawnmower man, like that experience. Like you're like looking at your hand,
going your age there, bro,
and you're like. Pelo says this, but he acts like he ain't seen.
But that's the whole.
Is
that's
what
the
he's
whole
trying to
immersive
say.
thing that it's supposed to be.
That's true. Yes.
Like I love the Oculus, but like. I wish the Oculus would have some kind of weird connection to an Xbox. And then let's say you're playing your Modern Warfare or whatever, and you don't have to move your head to look at, where you're shooting your gun. Like you can look over and see things. You're making faces, but you play Destiny all the time.
I know, but like you like, I want VR. But like VR Lite, where I don't have to do anything.
Oh, okay. This is VR.
VR Lite.
Is this VR Extreme?
VR Lite. I want to sit down. want to sit on a fucking drink my soda and just fucking play a game, man. I don't want to fucking move anywhere.
We will, if Noob still had his VR, we will get Pelo to come over and we'll video film him playing VR.
Okay, check it out. Here's where I feel. I kind of feel AR is the next evolution. I feel like VR is
gonna make it into video games. Like Nintendo's
so wait. What about so have you guys seen, throwing in this in there, have you seen the Nintendo Mario Kart?
Yes, Mario Kart is AR.
Have you seen it? Are you getting the little racer?
Yeah, you're actually getting Yes.
No.
Have you seen it?
I've seen it. I'm saying, are you gonna go get it? It's gimmicky, and then like within an hour and a half, you're gonna be done. It's a remote control car with a camera on it.
Ooh. How does that not entice you? You know why? You know why? It's because Speedy has carpet and he's pissed off. All right, that's fucking why. That is exactly fucking why. He's only got tile in one place, and that's the kitchen. I
want to see someone, Nintendo. Let's do a test. Let's get Noob one, and let's see how long he has it before he trades it into GameStop for something else.
for PSVR.
He'll have it for literally like a week, and he'll have only used it 2 days.
Sounds right.
Their game systems, the handhelds have augmented AR, and like it's cool and all for like 5 seconds, but then that's it. Like it's done. Like
I think what it is not immersive with VR, AR, whatever what it is that we have people like Speedy that are they just want a controller, put it in their hand, and sit on their ass. And there's a lot of them. Not a lot of people want to get up and start moving around and start actually, exercising by just
exercising.
By just standing up. Hey, that's more than you just want to.
Man, Pelo's got a low level for exercise. hey, I gotta sit down. My heartbeat's above 100. Someone give me a chair.
Oh my god.
Is that a bead of sweat?
Like don't get the sweat on the ear cuffs. You're gonna stink.
I think this is a good competition for both you fuckers to have VR and just see who does what. I think that's good. I think we should do that.
Speedy's gonna be on the couch wheezing, and I'm gonna be on standing up, and I'm gonna be like, oh.
Oh my god! I'd pay money to see that.
Standing up with a stool like an old dude.
That'll be after COVID. After COVID. We'll do that after COVID.
Oh my god! So
I'm a sorcerer.
So let's talk about a couple other things. So we hit some good topics with VR. Alongside the PlayStation, we also have some faceplate sellers are forced to stop selling due to legal action from Sony. Man. So quick, man! It hasn't even fucking come out.
I mean, well, one of it was their
their name is it because
was like as close to PlayStation 5. It was PlayStation 5. Is like, how are you not going to get a copyright infringement letter on that shit?
Right.
So that was the first mistake they did.
Dude, that's like the new phones coming out on Friday, but they're already selling, face covers, Monday.
They did that. So their name was so close to PlayStation. They got a cease and desist letter on that. And they switched their name. Right. And then there was a huge backlash over Twitter. Because now they're like, is this company legit? Like they're changing names. It's like, is this someone in like Japan or China just selling this crap over like Facebook Live kind of deal? And
they're looking at the faceplates and they're not even like unique. Like they're just different colors.
They're just
but
they're customization, dude. Like you could do something. So what happened is that then like Sony hit them with another deal and they were recommended to stop. So like their compromise is they're going to sell vinyl wraps for the shit. So like,
oh my God,
I mean,
anything for $1.
I mean, but hey man, I mean, that's what the market's there for. I think
there's a market. Like, dude, they have tons of people buying stuff. So like if you look at it, like PlayStation and even Xboxes have given, different designs to it, but it's always been in a special edition. So they don't want you changing it unless they give it to you to be able to bank
out of their pocket.
Yeah, bank on a special edition. So like if you look at the PlayStation 4, they had it, but it was only that one removable section, and they were only available in those special editions. So you're gonna pay a little bit more money for it. They're not gonna allow you to do this. So like when they did that that breakdown video, which I've never seen a company do a breakdown video of their own shit. Like they're fighting, Xbox and PlayStation are fighting each other on these deals. Like people saw it, like, look how easy those things are to take off. Let's just do it. So I'm sure you're gonna see like customization, like people come up, they're like, spray paint them.
There's a lot.
I think when the companies get pissy is when they're not the first ones, because you think about it, when 360 came out, what did they have? 360 removable faceplates, right? The official brands. Then when all the fucking other vendors started creating their faceplates, it wasn't a big fucking deal, right? Because Microsoft stamped their market. You know what I'm saying? So I think when you have another company beating them to the punch and like, hey, we got fucking faceplates right now, and they're like, dude, the system's not even out yet, but you can get your faceplates, and a lot of people are like, holy shit, like better to be, have something cool, so on day one I can fucking customize my shit. Sony's like, oh, fuck these guys, man, and well, I mean,
they're all doing it because look, like how long was it? Like you could only get a special edition controller from Microsoft, right? And it was just the same black ass controller that you had, and then like you had all these companies modding them, right?
Giving
you all this stuff. Scuff was a big one, and like look, and like
they're still are.
But like the Elite controller is like killing a lot of their ability, man. Because like if you think of a Scuff controller, those things are super expensive. And then like I used to mod them myself, and like you can buy all the buttons, you can buy the face plates, you can do all that stuff. So then what did Xbox start doing? They started giving you all that customization. You could order it on their website. Yeah. Like now they do a whole bunch of different things. So they're trying to kill those little small markets and like gobble up all that what you want, and like
all that gravy.
Get all that gravy. Give me that chicken.
Give me that cheddar,
dude.
I mean, that's a good point. I mean, I'm not excited
about that. Like, I think it was like their name was stupid. They did that to themselves.
PlayStation. That's
PlayStation 5 is what they call themselves, dude. It was like, really?
They wanted to market themselves. They did it well.
So, they got the name on the map.
But there's people out there who want to do it because they don't like the white. So if they want to be able to do something to it. So I think it's cool in that end. We also have on the front, we have more delay information. And so like this one, for those that are, most people that are playing Apex to begin with are playing on the computer or PlayStation or Microsoft on Xbox. But the version that was coming to the Switch, so something outside of, Nintendo's wholesome little world, has now been delayed just delayed to 2021. I'm not an Apex heavy hitter. I have a lot of friends who are, but
and who's gonna play it on Switch? I mean,
I don't know. I mean, there's a group of people, like you can't find a Switch. You can't find at a time like right now. I'm pretty sure you could probably find one if they had one. The Xbox, the previous editions, but it's just something interesting. A big one that hit me right here with Cyberpunk being delayed. Tier. 21 days to December 10th. So I'm gonna have to wait.
I wonder what's the little delays that I mean there's some maybe obvious stuff, but 21 days that's not like what are you gonna do in 21 days?
They said it was really because they're basically making like, and I don't know what the number is, but like theoretically like 8 versions of the game, right? They're making a version that plays on Xbox, right? Yeah. Now you're playing one that works on Xbox X series, then you have one on PlayStation 4, one on PlayStation 5, and then you have like this. I don't even know if the Switch is on it, but like the computer, like all those. So like you have all these.
I don't think it's on Switch, but yeah.
Yeah, you have all these little.
I thought they were having some issues with Keanu Reeves' like schedule or some shit like that.
Keanu was being a diva.
Keanu.
He's like, listen.
It went too far.
Listen. No, I think Keanu's. I'm interested.
I think Keanu's probably. I bet Keanu. You right. Yeah, I bet you could tell Keanu right now. We're changing your thing. He'd be like, okay. I mean,
he's so down.
You don't know him.
I love you, Keanu.
I love that dude.
I love you, Keanu. Love you, man.
Yeah, I do.
Keanu loved you.
But also,
always be my Johnny Utah baby.
Whoa. I back off on that one.
Oh, my goodness. And for good news, for those Marvel Avengers individuals, I have the game. I have yet to play a lot of it. I need to get back into this upcoming holiday break. It's going to be one of the games I'm going to start playing. But a lot of the cosmetics and the microtransactions have been slashed.
How many minutes or hours have you played?
About 2.5.
3.
2 or 3.
He's got probably more than I do.
I mean, from what I've read, like it's kind of repetitive, and you get kind of.
Well, it's your typical like hack and slash kind of game. You know, I mean, just like punching. You know, I mean,
it gets kind of boring. No,
it's what to be honest.
Yes, exactly. Same stages. I mean, over and over and over. Yeah. Same kind of boring.
No, in all honesty, I mean, I honestly think games like that are I would say like fun and good, but in a way that's like it's kind of good to have that repetitive type gameplay, because just how Speedy was talking about with Destiny.
But you know, Destiny, bro.
Yeah,
like
but
years. Destiny's been changing things up.
It has. But here's the thing, though.
Different things.
I mean, Destiny's fun. Destiny's fun because you have, your group of people you can play with. But
give you my Robert
there is a time for games like Avengers where you just want to chill. It's just you just want a game, but you don't want to get in a fire team or you don't want to play multiplayer, and you would just want to have a fun, experience in playing a game. Almost like Ghost of Tsushima or Last of Us. You don't need a big party to play. You don't need anybody. You can just play that campaign and just have fun. And with Avengers, I mean, it's fucking Avengers. And the characters
online. Is that what's going on? Is that why I see you offline a lot? You're just like, I need to play.
Ralph, I'm the person you call to get carried in Crucible. Let's not forget. Okay? Okay, buddy? Okay? Okay? Yo, man, I need you, bro. Why do you need me?
I thought we were past that. I thought we were good here.
They're gonna tell secrets. They're gonna
you didn't mind.
But you said you didn't mind carrying me.
You said you did squats. You didn't have a squat week this week.
Yeah.
I saw that.
But I gotta agree. You gotta be in the good. That's gotta be your space to play those types of games. Like I had a Marvel's X-Men game that was kind of like that, just hack and slash, kind of going through it. So it's fun to play those things and kind of expand the characters that you like to play. I just have to come back and play that one. I got some other ones that I've been really hammering.
In all honesty, just too many games coming out.
They're like,
I mean,
that's why I'm not so disappointed. Like with Xbox, there's not a really flagship game that's coming out. Like on PlayStation, like there's like 2 or 3 that I would want to play right away. If they were available, and that's what
I'm even interested in that Assassin's Creed Valhalla, even though I'm not a massive Assassin's Creed fan, it still looks like a really good game. Still looks like a really good game. I just don't
something else.
Yeah, it's just I know I won't play it because it's an Assassin's Creed game, and the only reason why is because if I feel like I haven't played a series from beginning to get the gist of the game. Why would I dig into part 7? You know what I mean? Like why would I dig into part 7 if I've never, part 1, 2, and 3.
I played 1 and 2. It's the same story over and over, just a new
it's those leap of faith, bro.
it's just a new area. It's like we're gonna take you to medieval times. Now we're gonna take you to this Mongolian dude. We're gonna take you up here now to this, and like it's the same
Mongolian.
It's the same crap. It's the same crap.
What's Mongolians?
What do we got last here?
The Persians.
So we all have Apple TV is going to be coming to Xbox console for Series X launch, which is going to be awesome. Because they went with the best, bro. I mean, let's be real.
No.
It looks like they're launching a lot of services because I think they want to make, like they said this before, they want that to be like your media box. You do everything on it. They watch what you're watching. Pelo,
I mean, but I mean,
watching.
You'll
be happy when they have Plex on there. You'll be happy.
They do have Plex.
Okay, well then there you go. You're happy.
I mean, yeah. I mean, what about Android would have to come to the Xbox that would make you be like, oh yay? I mean, it's an open source. I mean,
There's nothing that I can think of Android.
There's nothing.
I mean, you can.
There's nothing.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, because you can.
I can play my Xbox games on my Android.
Are you just?
I mean, let me tell you like this. I mean, the Android is so unsecure. You could put it on a Roku and look at your bank statements from your Roku and do your deposits from your Roku. Like, I mean, and you can text message from your. I mean, that's how unsecure it is. Like, you can do anything you want on anything. Like, it's insane. Like
anything on anything.
Anything on anything. If you have, if you have a refrigerator with the screen, you can put Android on it, because it's that unsecure. No one cares. No one's watching it. Google doesn't care. They don't care about your shit. If so, they would have had encrypted. They would have had encrypted messages a long time ago.
Go give him a hug, Speedy.
They would have had encrypted messages a long time ago.
You don't want your refrigerator looking at you. You don't know some hackers in there looking at you.
Hey, if they're gonna look,
you don't want to be messaging. Who messages in SMS in 2020?
They're gonna. The refrigerator is gonna send. It's gonna send Pelo a message going, "You don't need that cookie, bro."
I just heard. I just heard.
Leave the chunky cookie alone. Put it away.
Who's the woman who sings? Isn't this ironic? Don't you think?
Oh, Alanis Morissette, really?
That was a test. You failed.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Wow. I mean, no, I'm just kidding. But
Apple TV are on Apple TV. I mean,
what?
I don't know. What shows are on Apple TV?
Nothing good.
See, like the only thing I'm interested in
I'll be honest,
is that if Apple TV is going to give you access to your iTunes video account, like, so if you bought something on iTunes, will using the Apple TV allow you to get access to it? So that would be interesting.
The only thing
I'm really kind of interested about, like, I have the service because I bought an iPad earlier last year, and that's really the only reason I have it.
But it'll be right. But the whole reasoning for Apple TV is it groups your service. Yeah. So, for instance, when I have because I have HBO Max, I get it for free. Shut up. I have Plex, right? I have Plex. I have Hulu, whatever. When I go to Apple TV, it shows me everything that I'm looking for in a one-stop shop. So if I search for something, it pulls up everything out of the options of what I subscribe to.
But that's the thing. We're talking about Xbox being a media box. It's already going to have that. I'm not going to have to go into Apple just to get to, where I already have it, an app for it separately.
Yeah, but Apple has a lot more than you, and it's in 4K. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You asked me. I'm just telling you.
Hey! When his server's working, you won't be connected to it.
Ain't no government gonna stop me from evicting you from my place. Go.
So it's interesting. We'll see day one when it comes out, right? We'll see what the services look like that you have access to. But
I love it. I love you, Pelo.
One of the last things here, I am excited because Noob has HBO Max, like he told us 3 times in that conversation.
I know, right?
Netflix.
Oh wait, no, wait. Wait, before we get into this next combo, though, I do have HBO Max. I'm letting you guys know, really quick. I just want y'all to know.
Why is he promoting it? Is he getting paid in one?
Wipe that off your chin or your face. Jesus Christ, that made the blooper reel. That's fucking going on the bloopers. Jesus Christ.
I was like, was he talking to me? Wait.
I was like, oh God, take it off.
He's used to it. He's used to it.
I'm used to it on mine. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh.
I find some dry buds a couple of days later. It's all right. All right. We're at home. We're in the pandemic. Nobody give a shit. It's my home.
I don't have to comb my beard.
Yeah.
I'm about to shave now.
Oh man! And finally, because Noob has HBO Max,
I'm just jealous of Bella's beard. Bella's beard is like fucking
magnificent.
Hate you. It is. It's
like the hairy bottom of a bear.
It is. It's just full of life in that beard. I swear.
He's a lot of serum in that beard.
It's like a gallon of life.
Fucking jealous. I literally have like 3 hairs that circle around continuously to give the illusion of the thickness, and you just have like 1 million fucking follicles of hair that are like soft Brillo pad and you fucking hate you. All right, let's go. We'll continue.
You call me Pelo for a reason.
I know.
Think this is thick.
Oh God.
Trying to get this PG.
Jesus.
13.
It looks like Osama bin Laden's beard. I know y'all know what movie that's from.
I don't know what you're talking about. And back to what we were saying. Dave Chappelle is coming to Netflix. Obviously, he's already got his comedy specials, but the Chappelle Show is going to go live in November on Netflix and HBO Max,
where I have it for free.
Due
to my Verizon. Thank you.
You're gonna put a paid, promotion on the bottom there.
That's right.
It's interesting. This show's coming in. Like it's been gone for such a long time. You never watched it? What the hell is wrong with you?
Are you fucking serious?
You've never watched it? Never seen Charlie Murphy's Story? Man.
No.
You've never seen R. Kelly? Drip, drip.
How did
what?
Drip, drip, drip. You've never seen it, bro? Oh my God, come on, please, man. R. Kelly, man.
I swear to God, guys, I wanted to talk about The Mandalorian, but like 2 of the 3 hosts on this show did not watch it.
No,
it was just me. No, it was just me.
No,
it was just me.
Season 1.
No,
he's like, I'm gonna go.
He didn't watch it either. He didn't even watch it either. And then
I admit I'm behind. I'm behind. Why am I behind? Because I fucking grind a game called Destiny. Okay?
There we go.
And I like it. And I fucking like it. I love it.
That's not why.
I love it. So much I love it.
Take one of the 10 hours you're grinding on it and then take 30 minutes of that and watch The Mandalorian. Now you'll have to do the full hour
but then I'll be minus an hour. I'll be minus an hour of grinding. Then I'll have to make up 2 hours.
It'll be still in the same place on Destiny.
God, you never got the Gallahorn. You were so salty.
I did get the Gallahorn. I got it way before.
You didn't know how to use it. You didn't know how to use it. That's for sure.
One day we'll get Speedy on.
Oh, I handle.
You saw my 1 rocket turn into 6 rockets, and you were like, it was more like from the bottom. You were like,
you were like, man, this is easy. I've done this before. I ski all the time.
ski. Oh man. So I think so with the Dave Chappelle show, I don't know if you guys have seen, and I don't know, we talked about this, but there is an interview right now with David Letterman. So David Letterman has his own show, and that is an amazing show. If you guys want to check out that interview, check it out. And it's really good to see him back. But I have a feeling a lot of his reasoning for coming back to do stuff, I think he has a really good way of talking about harsh topics and political dealings, and turning them, not only like having a serious moral like story embedded in them, but also engaging like a funny comedic skit at the same time.
He's the storyteller. Like those, that it is not just necessarily jokes, but he's telling you a story. And it's worth listening to. Yes,
I agree. Dave Chappelle is fucking amazing. You guys really give him some justice and check his shit out, man.
Do it.
Do it
now.
Maybe I'll watch the first show.
God almighty, man. Just start with Half Baked or something. Just watch something.
Skip Half Baked.
You don't even watch your own Plex. Would come to think of it, you don't even like watching stuff in 480p. Jesus.
He watches himself in the mirror.
Does your Plex work for you?
Oh yeah, it's great.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
About 1080.
All the time. 1080. Notice how we said 1080?
He's like 240. He's like 1080.
Yeah. 1080 I.
241.
Yeah. Like 30-ish.
30 megahertz.
Oh, wow.
It's like a computer screen. It's green. Lines going past.
Wow.
It's bad.
It's bad because y'all have Apple TV.
I don't even use it that much.
Y'all are part of the problem.
I blame the person who coded it.
See?
Yeah. How is it all the Apple stuff works good on Android devices?
I got 10 more shows before I pay the 2 of you off. and then
got 10 more shows before I pay off. Like, fuck you guys. That, fuck y'all.
I'm done.
He's just gonna be going like this the whole time. Fuck you guys. I'm out of this.
I'm changed.
And he's gonna send us a video via Android.
Oh.
And the show will gain 4
no 4K compatible.
Pelo is worth 4 subscribers.
Definitely. Oh, and by the way, so let's do this really quick. So guys, before we end the show, just want to give a huge shout out to the people who take the time to listen in on our show. It really, really means a lot to us. Like I said, on all the other shows, you're more than welcome to leave any, constructive criticism. Comment down below on what you guys think of the show. If there's any topics that interest you, anything that we can talk about, even if it's something outside of gaming. We don't do religious or political views or anything like that. As of right now, we are going to be linking. Speedy has a Twitch channel that he's going to be linking, and Pelo also has started to stream, which and both have some really good quality streams. You should definitely check them out and engage, do some conversations, and
along with the new
fun.
Train. We're expanding the media out, taking this over.
The media, yeah. We're all kind of doing some
subscribers.
There you go. See, that's where it all starts. We're all doing some kind of video reviews that we're going to be posting on our respected YouTube channels, linking them to our next level, so that way you guys can, hopefully, just have like a one-stop shop, to watch some videos or get some notifications. So be looking for more information on our Instagram and Facebook as well. And to everybody, we hope you guys have a good night. Come on, guys, hit it, Jesus.